Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're diving deep into a topic that could save your turbo engine from catastrophic failure. If you get it wrong, it could cost you thousands, and sometimes the damage happens quietly, without warning. Turbo engines are incredible. They give you more power, better efficiency, and that thrilling boost, but they're also more sensitive than naturally aspirated engines. One small mistake, repeated over time, can drastically shorten the life of your turbocharger and the engine itself. I'm going to cover 6 major mistakes that are silently destroying turbo engines every day. We'll break down why each one is so harmful, what happens inside your engine when you do it, and practical ways to prevent it. If you learned something today, hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel and keeps you up to date on expert car advice. Mistake number 1. Cold starts and immediate acceleration. Let's start with the classic rookie mistake. Cold starts and flooring it right away. Think about your engine after sitting overnight. The oil is cold and thick, sometimes nearly as thick as molasses in winter. Your turbo spins at extremely high speeds, tens of thousands, sometimes over 200,000 revolutions per minute. That tiny spinning turbine relies on oil to protect its bearings. Accelerating hard before oil has circulated properly is essentially spinning a delicate machine dry at extreme speed. Why this is a problem? Turbo bearings are incredibly precise. Running them without proper lubrication, even for a few seconds, can cause metal-to-metal contact. Over time, this wears out the bearings and can create permanent damage. Cold oil is slower to flow. If the oil hasn't reached the turbo, the heat generated by friction can warp components. Practical tip: let your engine idle for 30 seconds on cold mornings. You don't need to sit forever, just enough for the oil to warm up and circulate properly. Another tip: if you live in a really cold climate, consider a block heater. It keeps the engine oil warm and ensures the turbo is ready to spin safely. Next is fuel quality. Turbo engines are not forgiving about fuel. They operate at higher pressures, which puts stress on your air-fuel mixture. Using cheap or incorrect octane fuel can cause pre-ignition or knocking, essentially mini explosions in your cylinders at the wrong time. Why it's harmful: pre-ignition can warp pistons, crack valves, and damage the turbo over time. Knocking creates shock waves that stress the connecting rods and the crankshaft. Turbo engines are more sensitive because the compressed air heats the mixture, increasing the risk of detonation. Practical tip: always follow the manufacturer's fuel recommendations. If your manual calls for premium, use premium. Modern fuels also have detergents. Low-quality fuels may not clean injectors properly, reducing performance and long-term reliability. Extra tip: if your car has a knock sensor, pay attention to it. A flashing check engine light under load could indicate fuel-related pre-ignition issues. Mistake number 3. Overusing stop-start systems. Stop-start systems are great for saving fuel, especially in city traffic. But for turbo engines, they can be a silent killer if overused. How it works: every time the engine shuts off, oil circulation stops. If the turbo is still hot, repeated stop-start cycles accelerate wear on bearings and seals. Over time, you can develop oil coking inside the turbo, damage to the shaft, and even stress on the starter motor and battery. Some modern stop-start engines use special lubricants designed for frequent cycles, but many owners ignore the recommendations. Using standard oil in these engines can cause premature turbo wear. Pro tip: disable stop-start at every start. This will end the never-going cycle of your engine stopping and restarting randomly. And if you are tired of manually pushing the stop and start button, discover start and stop auto eliminator devices for your car with our sponsor, Euro Premium Parts. Check their online website and see if your vehicle can benefit from this upgrade. Mistake number 4. Shutting down immediately. After high speed or heavy load driving, this mistake is surprisingly common. You finish a long highway run or spirited drive and immediately kill the engine. It seems harmless, but here's what's happening inside. After heavy driving, your turbo can reach temperatures of over 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Shutting the engine off immediately stops oil circulation. That oil, now trapped in a superhot environment, coaks onto bearings and internal turbo surfaces. Over time, this reduces turbo efficiency, causes imbalance in the turbine, and can even lead to bearing failure. Pro tip: let your engine idle for 30 to 60 seconds after heavy driving. This allows the oil to continue circulating and slowly carry heat away from the turbo. Some high-performance vehicles even recommend a 2 to 3 minute cool down under extreme conditions. Mistake number 5. Neglecting regular oil changes. Oil is the lifeblood of a turbo engine. It lubricates, cools, and protects both the engine and turbo. Turbo engines generate higher temperatures and pressures than naturally aspirated engines, so oil breaks down faster. Consequences of old oil: decreased lubrication leads to distribution chain wear. Oil sludge can form inside the turbo, restricting flow. Higher metal-on-metal friction can warp or crack components. Pro tip: follow a strict oil change schedule, usually every 8 to 10,000 miles for most turbos, and use high-quality synthetic oil specifically designed for turbocharged engines. Don't skimp, you'll save thousands in the long run. Mistake number 6, boosting. Before the turbo is warm. Finally, many drivers love to feel the turbo immediately after startup. But here's the thing: the turbo, engine oil, and metal components need heat to expand and reach proper tolerances. Boosting too early stresses bearings, seals, and the turbine shaft, creating uneven wear. It's a subtle killer. Damage accumulates over time, not overnight. Pro tip: drive gently for the first mile or two after startup. Let the turbo and engine reach normal operating temperature before pushing it hard. Think of it like warming up before exercise. You avoid injury and maximize performance. Ignoring them is a fast track to premature turbo wear. Time to wrap it up. Thank you for viewing this video, and I'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, if you find any info interesting or relevant, feel free to like and subscribe to our channel.